it's a scarcity mindset to worry about rewards. And I think that that's what a lot of people on Hive are worried about. And they spend a lot of time thinking about how, and I'm not saying that this is C-Pole, by the way, who asked the original question. He was asking actually a good question about how the conversions work. But I'm talking about a broader mindset that exists on Hive, which is very much like looking inwards, looking at the existing user base, and seeing how you can get a bigger share of the existing user base and the existing rewards, as opposed to a mindset of let's grow. And I always talk about this, grow the pie, grow the entire size of Hive. Why are we so focused on where rewards are going and the current user base of Hive? We need to focus on getting more people into this blockchain, familiar with the ecosystem, with Hive wallets, with private keys, aware of how the blockchain works. We need more actual users, more active accounts is what we need. Hive's monthly active user base has been declining for years. So I think that, I think one of the, and actually a few people who I won't name just because I don't know if they'll want me to, a few people came up to me at HiveFest and said they thought and think that Inleo is Hive's last hope in terms of getting users. It's like, they were telling me about how, they look around at other projects and everybody's just infighting over the existing user base rather than trying to go outside of that user base and really focus on the external world to bring fresh blood into the ecosystem. So, a couple of these people came up to me at HiveFest and they were just telling me that they don't stop doing what we're doing and make sure you keep pushing because, Hive needs these users in order to succeed. If we don't get more users, the blockchain is simply going to keep slow. It's like a slow bleed. We're just going to keep bleeding users and we're going to have less and less users on a daily basis. And Hive will not succeed in that environment. What we need is more active users that join the blockchain on a consistent basis. And again, these integrations are all externally facing. None of them are, and a lot of you guys have asked good questions, but some of the questions you ask is like, how does this affect me as an existing Hive user? And the answer is it's not intended to really affect you in terms of like, you're not intended to earn Dash. You're not intended to, have all these automations. These are intended for new users. They're intended for people that are not here right now. The benefit that you will get as an existing user is that the user base is going to grow. So as an existing user, you probably own Hive Power. You probably own Leo Power. You're going to benefit from the growth of new users. That's how you benefit as an existing user. And these new users are all, going to benefit from the new features that we are creating specifically to make their life better for joining this platform. I saw Luis88 ask a few questions about how the accounts actually work. They work identically to a full Hive account. The user has a full Hive account with private keys. And I will talk more about how the private keys are secured and why these are considered light accounts. I'll talk more about that when we get closer. But they are full Hive accounts. If you were to look at the account of a Dash user and compare it to a Hive user, it's identical.